Hi everyone, it's Dave here. Welcome back to the channel and for another cycling adventure. And this morning I'm on the banks of the River Trent. I'm at a place called Trentlock this morning, and this is a really important junction on Britain's waterways. From here you can head along the Erewash Canal into Derbyshire, you can head upstream along the River Trent into Staffordshire, or take the River Soar into Leicestershire. But I won't be doing any of that this morning. What I'm planning on doing is heading downstream along the River Trent towards Nottingham. I'll get on the bike and I'll tell you all about my plan. Let's go. So the plan for today's ride is fairly straightforward. I'm heading along the south bank of the River Trent, easterly, towards Nottingham. I'm then going to cross over and head back west along the north bank of the river. But I'm on the north bank at the moment, so what I actually need to do is to head upstream along the river so that I can find a bridge to cross. Once I'm over onto the south bank, the plan is to pass through Ratcliffe on Soar, Barton and Clifton as I make my way into the suburbs of Nottingham. Eventually I'll find a bridge to cross over onto the north bank, and then I'm going to head back out of Nottingham, back upstream towards Trentlock through Attenborough Nature Reserve. Hopefully by the time I get there, this mist and fog will have lifted and it'll turn into a lovely spring morning. Here's hoping. Let's get riding. Oh, this is narrow. So shortly we'll be coming across the A453, which is the main dual carriageway from the M1 into Nottingham. Now alongside the dual carriageway is a cycleway which will help us on our trip eastwards towards Nottingham. It's not great biking alongside the dual carriageway, but it's a bit of a necessary evil, and very soon we'll be back on the lanes again. So it's still quite misty and foggy here as I pass over the Midland Mainline Railway here at East Midlands Parkway Station. And I just wanted to show you something, because adjacent to the railway line here is Ratcliffe on Soar Power Station. Hopefully you can make out through the mist the cooling towers here at what is the last remaining coal-fired power station in the UK. It was supposed to stop producing electricity in 2021, but was given a bit of a stay of execution following the whole energy crisis, and it's actually now due to close down later in 2024, and after that there'll be no more coal-fired power stations remaining in the United Kingdom. So as we leave the village of Barton, we now need to look for a left-hand turn and a bridleway, which will take us back towards the River Trent, towards Clifton. And here it is. Well, this is lovely along here. So peaceful. And here we are back at the River Trent, and we're now going to head through Clifton and into the suburbs of Nottingham. So I've just crossed Wilford Bridge, which takes me now onto the north bank of the River Trent. Now there's been a bridge here for a couple of 100 years. Most recently it was widened to allow the Nottingham Express Transit tram network to extend south over the river towards Clifton. Now I'm going to stay on the north bank of the river for a little while, and I'm going to carry on downstream along the Victoria embankment to the famous Trent Bridge. So I've just passed under Trent Bridge, and I'm about to leave the river behind for a while now and head in towards Nottingham city centre. And to do that, I can take the towpath of the Nottingham Canal. But just before I go, just another thing of note to have a look at. On the other side of the river here is the City Ground, which is home to Nottingham Forest FC. Cheers. Well, that was a cool little stop in Nottingham, but I'm heading out of the city now. I've rejoined the path alongside the River Trent, but this time I'm on the north bank. So on my way into the city, I was over there somewhere, but now I'm heading back west towards Trentlock. suppose I better push then. Well, I've made it past Beeston Lock, which is always very busy, although there was a lovely cafe there, and that's going to be a stop for next time, definitely. I'm now heading into Attenborough Nature Reserve, which is the last leg of the ride today, and we'll follow the River Trent all the way back to the finish at Trentlock. Well, before I get back to Trentlock and complete the ride, I thought I'd just stop for a minute here in this lovely location next to the River Trent. And I can see in the distance over there the cooling towers of Ratcliffe on Soar power station, which were engulfed in mist earlier today. But it's really brightened up, and it's been a really lovely day for a bike ride alongside the river here. What? Oh. Okay, so best laid plans and all that. The last leg of my route alongside the River Trent is closed. So we're going to have to do a bit of a diversion through Attenborough Nature Park. Well, I'm hoping this comes out at Trentlock, because I'm a bit lost, to be honest. I wasn't planning on coming this direction. Back on track. Well, that's another ride completed. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. I'm just trying to shelter now out of the wind. It's been a bit of a blustery day, but the mist did lift eventually and the sun came out, which is what we like to see. It was great to be able to ride pretty much into the centre of Nottingham without going on any roads. I hope you enjoyed the adventure as much as I did. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and leave me a comment too, because I love reading them. And hopefully you can join me again on the next adventure. Until then, from Smiles Per Hour, I'm Dave, and I'll see you soon.